that she was on break. And before we go further on it, just regarding that conversation, Ms. Vicky does want to apologize. I want to apologize on her behalf also, because we've talked about it, and the one thing that I don't like, and even she doesn't like, and she doesn't do that, I can stand up for that and say that she's not one of our teachers who takes out her stuff on children. Like, she's one of the most tolerant ones. In fact, when it comes to your kids, she is the one who's always supporting them, helping them in their times when the other teachers cannot handle them.
But also talking about them.
Okay, so let's go to that. Okay. I'm going to address one thing at a time. Sarah, you'll have to give me a chance.
I'm sorry.
Okay? So, I'm going to address that first topic first. You want to say something about that first thing that you talked about?
Yeah, I feel like, Michelle, I'm sorry, but I said I don't feel like I need to apologize for what I said. I'm not apologizing for what I said. I wasn't talking about her children. I'm an adult who said something about another adult, and I don't feel like I'm sorry for what I said.
Okay, but I want you to also understand that at that point, you were in Happy Days campus as an employee, okay? So, as an employee with a client, just what you said, what she reacted, I'm going to address that later. Just the words that she heard, which was whatever, ugly, whatever, about whichever, not about the kids.
Retarded genes,
whatever. I think that she owes you need.
On behalf of Happy Days, as a Happy Days employee, yes, I can apologize for that.
Thank you. So she did apologize for that part because
for the company. For the companies,
That's okay. Okay, here one minute. So she has done that part, which as a professional employee she's supposed to do, and she really understands that. Okay. Now I will address the other things after that. Okay, because you and I have also gotten into this a few other times, and I'm not trying to address that issue at this point. The problem,
and it shouldn't be brought up.
Which I see at this point was that it was uncalled for, that conversation.
Would you like to hear my side of the story of exactly what would happen? Well, I think we should hear that before you go into having statements.
Apologize
for the company.
For that.
It wasn't for she said she doesn't feel like she needs to apologize on behalf of Happy Days.
As an employee.
So how can I feel, how is she supposed to, how is she supposed to be trusted in other children, in other people's... It was exactly about my children. It was exactly about my children.
No,
because you didn't even listen to my side of the story, so how are you going to say no?
I'm sorry, I take it back. Go ahead.
Okay, so I walked in after taking my daughter to her heart appointment. I walk past this little corner right here. I hear, Candace's kids are cute. So immediately, that's my sister. So I know something else is coming after this. You know, Malia and Messiah. And then she stated, but I don't know what happened to Sarah's kids because they have the retarded gene. And then I waited for her to finish that statement. I opened the door and I said, are you fucking serious?
And that part.
That's about my children, though. That's not about me. So for this whole statement to be saying that she wasn't talking about someone's children, that's incorrect. Because she was.
No, I said Sarah has the retarded gene.
So
as I went on, I said Candace is obviously the prettier sister, and she busted the door open. That's when she was.
That's not how the statement went. We can talk to we can. Because I put this on my children.
To you, and I did not.
On my children.
I would love the same respect.
Okay, 1 minute. So you finished. You got done with that part. Okay. Now, your point at that is your children safe? I'm going to address that. Your children are completely safe in this environment.
How?
Okay. Number one, I want to also tell you that your two kids are very, very, very difficult to handle, okay?
Which two kids?
They were in the office.
Which two kids?
Well,
it's my special needs son, the one that she's referring to as retarded.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my special needs son. has a retarded gene.
I said you got a retarded gene.
No, you said my children have a retarded gene. You didn't even say my sister was prettier than her.
Everybody knows this.
No, that's not what you said. If you're woman enough to admit what you did.
Your kids are with me all day long, not you, okay?
If you're woman enough to admit it, my day's off for Saturday and Sunday. You have them on Saturday and Sunday?
Absolutely safe.
You have them on Saturday and Sunday?
Calling in at 10:45 talking about, yeah, it's my lecture, I ain't gotta work.
Can I stop you right there? Can I stop you right there?
I'm sorry, Michelle, but I don't want to be disrespectful to you.
Okay, right now you are being disrespectful.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. And I'm telling you, Miss Sarah, that whatever you have said right now, we are addressing that topic. I want to make sure you understand that she did not mean the children.
She did. Can we bring the other staff in here, please?
I already checked with them.
Well, can we bring them while I'm here? Because they're going to tell you something different in front of her.
1 minute.
I promise you, I'm not. Why would I lie about her talking about my children? I don't care. She can call me whatever she wants.
Or whatever you want to address to you. That was an uncalled for statement.
Exactly. And then what about the racism?
What racism?
What was the statement, Coulter? What did you tell me?
Well, I told you how the conversation started.
And how did the conversation start?
There was Nikki's baby, he's black. He was on a white baby. And they were talking, that's how they start. She said that your baby
you're gonna have little half black and white baby.
Because he's always
That's how it
on a
started.
white baby. That's how it
It
started.
doesn't even matter how the conversation
That is that
started.
you're throwing racism into my. Why are you being racist to my children? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Why are my children being addressed as because they're mixed?
I know what you're doing. I know what she's doing. I know what you're doing. Can we calm down and have this in a professional manner? Number one.
Yes.
Okay. Another thing, I know what you are doing, Miss Sarah. You are recording a call
I am.
without our knowledge, and that's not right. Okay? You are supposed to tell us when you're recording something.
So you guys can change your story like she did.
Our story is the same. Our story is not any.
So
lie.
you're promoting.
I'm not promoting anything.
Well, you're allowing a staff member to make fun of disabled children.
No, we did not.
And then try to fight me while I have my child in my hands and push Miss Coulter out of the way. Let's pull back the camera. Please do, because you pushed Coulter like 4 or 5 times. Did she not?
Well, I was trying, I didn't want
You,
to.
I know you stepped in between. She stepped in between her,
Okay.
but she pushed her multiple times. I did not once get aggressive with her.
At this point, what do you want? What do you want?
I would like for her to be punished for what she did.
I'm sorry, I did talk. What's that?
No.
Okay, so be in this conversation.
Yes.
The point I'm trying to tell you is that she has been talked to. She has been addressed, she has been told, and she has been told to apologize, which she did at the start of this conversation.
But she's already told you that she's not apologetic. She's not. She doesn't feel like she did anything wrong.
No.
Yes, that's exactly what she said. I have it all on recording.
There's a lot of history involved in this, which is not even brought to this
The
point
history
here.
has nothing to do with
point
this
is
conversation.
The point is the before and the after of this whole conversation, I am not addressing. And I don't wish to address. I'm addressing that part only. I am saying that on behalf of Happy Days. I'm saying that on behalf of myself as the owner of Happy Days, that I do apologize.
But you're allowing your staff to still be here and to still do that.
I will. So that is something that if you don't feel comfortable, I cannot stop you from taking your children somewhere that you are comfortable in. I have stated that to you many times because safety of your children should be your prime concern.
But staff members,
I asked you to come back here is because I want you to understand that I want to make sure that you understand that is not tolerated by me when something like this.
but you're not here 24/7.
Doesn't matter.
How do you know if it's going to happen again?
How
You
do
don't
you
know.
that somebody else is not saying that you happen to walk in on this conversation?
Exactly. So then
What I'm
it's
saying